This is the Chattanooga Improves Academy, brought to you by the City of Chattanooga's Office of Innovation. This training module on communication, engagement, and collaboration is the first in a series on communicating through engagement. Communication and collaboration are perpetually low-scoring items on employee surveys. So let's explore how to take initiative to bring effective collaboration to your team. Effective teams are built around communication and engagement that foster collaboration. The three pieces work together, starting with communication. Leaders can communicate effectively by asking good exploratory questions to bring the employees into the conversation. This encourages engagement amongst the team. It fosters discussions around what's working well and what opportunities or roadblocks inhibit success. When teams begin to communicate effectively and are engaged in the conversation, conversing together, collaboration forms. And that completes the circle. However, as a leader, you must be diligent. Without direction, teams can attain collaboration that is not focused. Misplaced focus happens when teams are engaged and are working together, but working toward things that are not moving the needle toward the vision and the goals, not aligned with the expectations and needs of the customer, or simply not the priority. It's critical as a leader to align the conversations to focus the work around that common vision, the North Star of the team, the division, or the department. So, communicating with engaged employees yields collaborative teams. But why should we care? Communicating is a two-way street. As much about listening as it is speaking. Communicating effectively with the team brings people into the conversation, making them a part of the process. This is essential to build healthy working relationships. Every voice has the opportunity to speak up, to be heard. Employee engagement improves. Employees begin to feel a sense of value. This translates to their well-being. Innovation comes to life when we start to trust each other and share ideas. Opportunities are discussed. We ask what's working well and what could be better. We find those places where we can innovate and improve. We take action. And new, innovative ideas will present themselves. Communicating breeds transparency. Teams become more involved and want to gain perspective to understand more. Strengths and weaknesses become apparent through these conversations. Skills gaps within the team begin to surface. This transparency allows you to see where to develop employee skills. And when the team is working together, communicating together every day, conflicts become much less frequent. The benefits of effective communication lead to engagement and innovation. Demonstrating and encouraging open communication with your team can earn your employees' trust and make them feel like valued members of the organization. Start by being honest and transparent about your expectations and being comfortable sharing strategies with your employees. This chart, you see people on a boat. 3 different groups of people are on most boats. And the numbers that you see represented here may be different for your organization, but the reality is all 3 groups generally exist on every team. There's always a few who are driving us forward, very engaged, excited about the work, believing in the mission, and go all in every day. Those are the ones rowing and steering the boat. And there's always a few on the other end of the boat that, for various reasons, are not engaged. Maybe they don't like the work they're doing. Maybe they're not in agreement with the direction or the vision. Or perhaps it's other reasons. But whatever the reason may be, there's always some that are just looking to get out of the boat. Everyone else, typically the majority, are in the middle. They're not rowing. They're not trying to leave. They're just hanging on, along for the ride. As a leader, you need to first understand which group each of your team members is in. Typically, this isn't hard. The challenge is to move the middle group toward the front. In the back group, we want to provide coaching and a path to move forward, as well as assistance to exit if they wish. All of this is best served through effective and engaged communication. By engaging with the team more, bringing them closer to being an active, engaged participant on the team. Engaged employees, after all, are more productive, more creative, and ultimately more happy employees. Engagement describes the level of enthusiasm and dedication a worker feels towards their job. Employee engagement can be critical to team success given its links to job satisfaction and employee morale. Engaged employees are more likely to be productive and higher performing. As you can see from this image, there are a lot of advantages to employee collaboration within teams and between teams. Not only does productivity and creativity increase, but employees start to believe in the brand. They start to promote what the team is doing. They become more philanthropic or generous with their time, with their efforts, with their willingness to help other people in the team, and also to help customers and other departments that they interact with. As with good communication, engagement improves employee well-being, their mental wellness, their satisfaction, and their positivity. As those things improve, you start to see decreased absenteeism and employee retention improves. It makes recruitment easier because of the positive feedback that other employees are sharing, and they'll start to invite friends and other colleagues to come to your team. When all these things are working together with communicative, engaged teams, operational effectiveness, profitability, and key measures of success ultimately improve. Employees that are engaged and communicating together begin to collaborate effectively. This is when your collection of employees actually becomes a team. Their individual inputs come together to provide the diversity we want in the team, the diversity of thought. This diverse thinking elevates the team to overcome obstacles and achieve goals. Good communication needs to occur daily. Daily communication strengthens engagement and alignment. Teams become informed. They are engaged with a focus, and this leads to collaboration where we improve and we grow. But how do we make it real? We have a tool for that. The Daily Huddle. We encourage you to view the next module and learn more about how to incorporate a daily huddle within your team.